why is that not in this report, and who made the decision that it should not be in the report when it's been in every one of the 11 prior reports?
That's Senator Angus King, who's been on this committee for more than a decade. When Tulsi Gabbard highlighted the biggest global threats to America's national security, Senator King noticed something that was left out of the report: the impact that climate has on national security. Senator King also flagged for Tulsi Gabbard that climate change was very much a part of the report during President Trump's first term.
Has something happened? Has global climate change been solved?
Remember, in just the last few months, in the US alone, there have been extreme climate events like the snowstorm in Florida, the Sunshine State, or when Kentucky and Tennessee saw over 6 inches of rain that caused massive flooding and took at least 9 lives. And those wildfires in Los Angeles that have charred acres and acres of homes. Watch this exchange during the hearing to find out why the Trump administration didn't include climate change in its global threats this time.
I want to move on. One note that surprised me: I've been on this committee now this is my 13th year. Every single one of these reports that we have had has mentioned global climate change as a significant national security threat, except this one. Has something happened? Has global climate change been solved? Why is that not in this report, and who made the decision that it should not be in the report when it's been in every one of the 11 prior reports?
I can't speak to the decisions made previously, but this annual threat assessment has been focused very directly on the threats that we deem most critical to the United States and our national security. Obviously, we're aware of occurrences within the environment and how they may impact operations, but we're focused on the direct threats to Americans' safety, well-being, and security.
How about how they will impact mass migration, famine, dislocation, political violence, which is the finding, by the way, of the 2019 annual threat assessment under the first Trump administration? You don't consider that a significant national security threat?
For the intelligence community, being aware of the environment that we're operating in is a given. What I focused this annual threat assessment on, and the IC focused this threat assessment on, are the most extreme and critical direct threats to our national security.
Let me ask a direct question. Who decided climate change should be left out of this report after it's been in the prior 11? Where was that decision
I
made?
gave direction to our team at ODNI to focus on the most extreme and critical national security threats that we face.
Your direction include no comments on climate change?
Senator, as I said, I focused on the most extreme and direct national security threats.
That's not a response to my question.
That we face.
Did you instruct that there be no finding in terms of climate change in this report?
I don't recall giving that instruction.
What was highlighted most from the Senate committee hearing was the signal snafu of the Trump administration, where a journalist got added to a group chat of top Trump admin officials as they discussed war plans and military ops against the Houthis. Among Trump's early decisions was the one to walk out of the Paris Climate Accord. So, no one should be surprised on where he stands on climate and the environment. But when climate-fueled disasters have cost upwards of $200 billion in damage in just 2024, and that too in the US, dropping it from the key risk assessment report won't change the reality. For more such videos, subscribe to SNG News, hit the like button and follow for more news updates.